everyone, it's Charlotte here, and I'm just doing an update on Finley and how he's doing, and also just some other updates about the Cuddle Cups. Finley's doing really well. I'll just show you him there. He's a bit dubious of me now because I keep having to get him out two times a day and give him his medicine and then his probiotics as well. So he's not so happy with me at the moment, really. He is letting me stroke him still and he's coming up to me, but he's just a bit on edge if I come near the cage and I try and pick him up, and he doesn't like it very much. Tabitha, if you can believe it, she is behind this house. Hey, there you are. What are you doing there? Hey, you silly piggy. But yeah, she's behind that house. The other girls are all really well. I'll just show you. Here, these two having some food. And I think little Clara is up there. Oh, hopefully we can see. There we go. And Daphne's come up as well. They really like this loft actually. The girls have really started using it a lot more, and I've caught all three of them up there at the same time, just having, you know, a lounge and everything. It's so cute. But everything with Finley is going really well. I did a mini update on my Instagram about it, but basically it's Sunday now, so it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's like five days since I found out on the Tuesday. So it's about 4 days really since he's been having his medicine. But he's been doing really well. The Baytril has not affected him, and that's obviously really good. His appetite is like just as much as it normally is. Eating veggies. They've just had the veggies. They had some scraps. I can't believe they've left some. These three certainly wouldn't have. But he's been eating fine. He's been eating his hay, he's been eating his pellets, he's been eating the veggies, and he is in high spirits himself. He has been running around with Tabitha. It is the most like adorable thing I have seen in a long time. The pair of them, and she's gone in the hay box. She's definitely been using the hay box if you watched our hay video. So I'm glad I put that lino in, so I have to change the hay out daily because otherwise she wheezes on it, which is not good. But he has been really good, and like when they were playing, honestly, I wish I'd got it on video, but it was like really early in the morning and I didn't have my camera. So really what I need to do is put my camera beside my bed, because honestly it was the cutest thing I've ever seen. They were, firstly Tabitha was like doing massive zoomies, like going up and down and round and just going up and down the loft and then round the bottom, and then she was popcorning as well, and then Finley started joining in and he started like following her and going up and down as fast as he could, because he's definitely not as fast as her and agile. So he comes down the ramp really slowly, but then he like starts popcorning and running around, and it is so cute. And that's when he's been on his Baytril, so he's been absolutely fine since his Abscess stuff. Now I had an appointment on Friday afternoon-ish, like early evening, and it was a nurse's appointment just because I was slightly concerned that the abscess was healing up on the outside, and I know that with abscesses you're meant to keep the opening like open so that all of the stuff can drain out and that it can heal from the inside out. So I was a bit concerned about that, but then the previous day there hadn't been any pus or anything coming out. It'd just been like a really like bloody liquid, and I was flushing it and everything. So I booked an appointment to see the nurse because my vet actually was off that day. So I saw the nurse and she gave it a good look over. Here he is, he's coming out. Yeah, she gave it a good look over and she was really pleased with this progress. She said, yeah, it's definitely healing over, but she can't feel anything inside anymore, and that all she could feel was scar tissue and like the tissue that's the healing tissue. So I've since obviously been feeling it and having a check on it daily. She said not to bother obviously cleaning it or anything because it was healing up, and it's since healed up even further. We're on a Sunday, so it's been 2 days since then. and I felt it today just underneath where it would be, and the tissue has like gone a bit, so it means that the healing tissue has turned into just normal cells, so it doesn't feel any hardness down there anymore, and it's all good really so far. So she said to just keep him obviously on the Baytril for the whole week dose, and so he will be coming off on his last dose will be on the Tuesday evening, so that will be his last one. He gets 0.2 mils per twice a day, so he gets it in the morning and then in the evening, and then an hour to 2 hours later I give him poop probiotics. Now this is something that was recommended to me by Abby, and I also just wanted to say I've just been on Facebook today and noticed that she had a post up about poor little Berry, and unfortunately she was the piggy who had an abscess, and Abby recommended me the poop probiotic because it really helped her out, and unfortunately Berry has passed away, and that's really, really sad, and especially when she seemed to like have got back to normal virtually, and then it kind of just all went downhill, and it just kind of shows how fragile they are. It's so sad, and it's actually making me tear up a bit because it's never nice losing an animal, and especially with Abby, she does her whole entire best, and she puts her heart and soul into her babies, and sometimes you just, even as much as you try and you take them to the vets and emergency vets, and it just doesn't work out, and it's really, really sad, and I'm really sorry. And I've sent Abby a message because I was a bit in shock as well, and I'm sure she is, and it's not going to be an easy time for her, so please send all your love to Abby because she needs it at this really, really hard time. So yeah, so Abby was the one who recommended the poop probiotic to me because Baytril can be so harsh on their system. He was doing well without the probiotic. He didn't seem to be like reacting to it or anything, but I have given the probiotic, I think from the second day of the antibiotics I've been giving him it, so he's been getting that about 2 hours after each Baytril dose, so he way prefers that to the Baytril. So he's been having a poop from these girls' cage, because with it in this cage I can't guarantee it's going to be one of Tabitha's. Tabitha's are generally smaller, but it's hard to tell, so I've been giving it from these girls. So when I do a clean out is when I vacuum it, because I vacuum it twice a day. I vacuum it and then I give him his Baytril, and then a few hours later there are some fresh poos, so then I can collect those. Well, I collect one and then put it in some water and syringe it. But it's been working really, really well, and I do think it's helped to keep him, like his gut and everything, to keep it nice and healthy. So he's in his tunnel at the moment, bless him, and these girls are just waddling around. But yeah, so everything with Finley is going really, really well, and touch wood that it continues to. So I've just got to obviously keep an eye on it. If it starts swelling or starts getting red or oozing again, then obviously he will probably have to go in to the vets to get it lanced. So we shall see, but fingers crossed it ends up that's it, because that would be ideal. But that's all the updates with the actual pigs. Now we've got a button on the floor as well. Hey, what are you doing on the floor? What are you doing on the floor? Hey? Oh, you're such a baby, aren't you? You're such a baby. Such a baby. I want to go in the other room to show them the cuddle cups. You gonna come with? Come on. Good boy. Okay, let's go into the other room. You can believe it, I did vacuum, and there's already bits of hay and apparently a bit of lettuce as well. Anywho, let me go in here. So I have made some cuddle cups. I made the blue one last night, and then I made these three just before. So I've already put a post up on my Facebook page saying that these would be for sale, and I am going to be starting to sell them when I can. So hopefully I'm going to aim to make a few a week, but we'll have to see, because it just all depends how I'm feeling and if I can fit it in. But hopefully, I mean, by the time you watch this video they might have all been sold, because this will be a few days. This is actually on the day that I'm selling them, this evening, and I've already put posts up saying that it will be sold at 5 PM GMT time. So I probably, if I'm going to be doing it, if I'm going to be doing it weekly and everything, I probably will be selling it at the same day and same time, because I think it would be easier, and then people know that they can come to that page at that time and wait and see if there's anything to come up. So yeah, so people don't feel like they're missing out or anything, and they always have the opportunity to get it. So we'll see. But we have, I mean, what I kind of did, I did out of a lot of my fleece scraps that I don't really use. So on this one we've got Disney Princess, and that's Aurora actually, and it's like a Disney Princess blossom, so it's got like flowers on it, and it was quite hard to show like all of the Disney princesses, so some of them are decapitated like that one's decapitated, Cinderella I think, and that's got stars in the middle, and then Cinderella you can see over here, and there's a bell on the bottom, and some of Aurora again, and a bit of Cinderella up there. But those are, yeah, so there's 2 of those, and then I've got a tan and like a taupey floral cotton, and I really like this colour combo. I think it's really pretty, but I like the tan in it, which is not normal for me. And then I've got this cute little one with cars, and inside it's got like royal blue, but I didn't have enough of the royal blue, so I decided to make the pads out of this cute little star, which kind of goes with these stars with the cars. But on this one, because I wasn't 100% happy with it, plus I had some spare left over, I made 2 pads for it, so that would just be the same price at £10. I think that's what I'm going to do if I feel like the Cuddle cup itself isn't its best, because I just worry about my stitching visible and stuff. But yeah, so I put 2 pads with that one, which is probably best. Someone did mention that I probably should do 2 pads anyway with each bed, but the problem is that a lot of it, the fleeces that I have, I don't have that many, but also I need to purchase more obviously, but it does obviously take up more of the pattern fleece doing extra pads. So I think I might do a thing of the I'll make some extra pads, like if people request it. So if people already have bought a Cuddle cup and they want an extra pad for it, then I'll do it, but it'll probably be in plain colours, not in the actual Disney Princess or like whatever pattern it would be. So we'll see. But obviously if I made 2 pads for each bed just normally, the price would have to kind of go up. It wouldn't just be £10. So I think I might leave the pads, and then if people want to order an actual pad for the bed, an extra one, then I'm happy to make that. But it's just obviously it depends what people want to do. So there you go, because not all guinea pigs also pee in their beds, but mine do. So yeah, but that's it. I mean, this room's changed a bit, but I don't want to do a tour yet because I'm not fully happy with it. But yeah, I mean, there's just some bits. There's a guinea pig that I sewed, who Katie from Guinea Pig Weekly said it like gives me the ground. It was really hard to get a good picture, but I can kind of see where she's coming from. It's funny. But he was, well, I've called her Piglet, so that's that. But I've also got a TY guinea pig there, and I've got my guinea pig and dog and stuff books. And those are all to go for Amy with her pigs and the hay house. I'm keeping that house because I just love it so much and it took me so long. But the beds and stuff, there's like loads. There's all down the back as well because I've had a massive clear out. And yeah, but that's it really. So thank you very much for watching, and I do hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a bit of a rambly one again. I've been doing a lot of those recently, but I do enjoy doing those ones because I think it's just so much more relaxing and I find them more interesting and fun. But anyway, thank you very much, and I shall speak to you in the next one. Bye everyone.